This is Richard Hoffman with BWE Firearms, and today, Subgun Sunday, I'm going to show you how to tear down a Uzi submachine gun and little cleaning tips. And I will probably do a separate video on tearing down the lower, since it's more complicated than the Uzi submachine gun. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, when you're getting ready to tear down an Uzi submachine gun, you want to make sure it's not loaded. So check the magazine, make sure there's no magazine in it. Look down into the chamber, make sure there's not a round in the chamber. Shake it a little bit, make sure there's not a round bouncing around inside. Go ahead, pull the trigger, let the bolt go home. Next step, you can either take off the stock if you got a wood stock, or take the top cover off. I take the stock off just to get it out of the damn way. Take the top cover off, this little latch here, pull it back, lift the top cover off. Top cover's out of the way. Now you're going to have to hold in the grip safety and pull the bolt back a little bit. Lift the front of the bolt up. That gets the bolt out of the way. Now you take the grip pin, and this one's tight, and just push that out the other side, and your lower comes off. From here, push this little tab in. Let's see, there, you can see it better there. Hold it in while you unscrew the barrel nut until you get it past that. And just unscrew the barrel nut. Pull the barrel out the front. Take your properly sized screwdriver, take each one of these grip screws out. Grip screws, 4-end screws. Out. Do. Get the sling swivel out of the way. There we go. Getting towards the end of the threads there. There we go. Take that one. I usually just leave them sticking in there. Okay. Now, you take that little spanner and take this sight nut off. I can get it in the little slots. There we go. Okay. Now that's off. Flip it over. Take this sight screw out. Now that it's out like that, push down on the side a little bit if you have to, and your rear sight comes out. Now there's a catch behind this spring, and you got to pop the rear sight spring off. I usually use a thin bladed screwdriver. Make sure you have, and put it right under that edge. Make sure you have your hand over here, because that spring will pop out and it will go flying. See, take that spring off. That's your rear sight spring and your top cover catch spring. Slide your top cover catch out. Now, to get the barrel nut catch out, there is a little tab down in there. I don't know if you can see it. You push down and forward on the tab, and if you can get it right, this one's gonna fight me. I guess since I never take this gun apart. There we go. Ah, and that one broke. That's why I didn't want to come out. It's only been in there for 10 years. So we'll go ahead, tap that little piece out, and we'll put a new one in, since I've got lots. New catch. So we'll put that one in when we put the gun back together. Now for the front sight, and these are Model A sights. Take your sight tool, set it down over the sight, get that on there. And simply unscrew it. Take your sight and the nut off, and the sight washer, and there you go, a stripped Uzi receiver. Pretty easy.